Principle 85. And having talked about feedback, the types of feedback, importance of feedback, now is the time to know how to respond to the various kinds of feedback, be it positive or negative. Therefore, the timeless principle 85 is on course, off course, on course, of course, being negative or positive, some of which they take you close to your stated objective or aimed goals, and some of them they don't. They keep you stuck or take you even farther away from your desired aim or goal. They can help you or they can even distract you. When I conduct any seminars and workshop and trainings on the success principles, I always illustrate this point by asking a simple question from a volunteer from the audience to stand at the far side of the room. The volunteer represents the goal I want to reach. My task is to walk across the room to where he is standing. If I get to where he is standing, that means I have very successfully reached my goal. I instruct the volunteer to act as a constant feedback generating machine. Every time I take a step forward towards him, he is to say on course. If I am walking directly towards him, and of course, if I am walking even the slightest bit of to either side, then I begin to walk very slowly towards that volunteer standing on the far side of the room. Every time I take a step directly towards him, the volunteer says on course. Every few steps I purposely veer off course, and the volunteer says of course, of course. Every few steps this is repeated, of course or of course. I immediately correct my directions, and every few steps I veer off course again and then correct again in response to his of course. Feedback. The feedback of course, a feedback of course. Accordingly, I keep applying corrections. After lots of zigzagging, I eventually reach my goal and give it to the person a hug for volunteering and standing at the far side of the room. I asked the audience to tell me when the volunteer had said more often on course or off course. The answer is always off course. And here is the interesting part. I was off course more than I was on course, and I still go there. Just by continuously taking action on constantly adjusting to the feedbacks I received from the boy standing on the far side. The same is true for life, my friend. Any course of action you decide on the path of success. All we have to do is to start to take actions and then respond to the feedbacks. If we do that diligently and consciously enough and long enough, we will eventually get to our goals and achieve our dreams. There is no denial that having received the feedbacks, we got to constantly firstly focus on them, whether it is on course or off course, whether it's negative or positive. Take the right corrective actions on that received feedback. You will definitely and surely, I guarantee you, will reach your destination of success. Thank you very much.